Duquesne alumna Catherine Clements has always had a business-savvy mindset and a natural inclination for helping others. Her liberal arts education allowed her to climb to success and aided in her being a recipient of the Pittsburgh Business Times 30 Under 30 Award.
What originally drew me to a career in public relations was actually a project that I worked on in high school. So I was a member of the Girl Scouts, and one of the tasks when you reached the highest level was to do a Girl Scout Gold Award, which is also equivalent to the Eagle Scout Award for the Boy Scouts. And as part of that, I had applied for a grant to get a playground located in our baseball fields. There were about four game and practice fields there, and just seemed like a lot of kids running around and needing a place for them to be able to play safely. So I was able to get that project off the ground, and all of the skills I used to kind of bring that to life, from the grant writing to we did a nice ribbon cutting ceremony with an Easter egg hunt, since it was put up in the spring. And I got the local media to come, actually, the Ligonier Echo, which is my hometown newspaper. And when thinking about what sort of career I would want to do, I felt like all of those skills really aligned with what we do in the PR and in the advertising world.
Today, Catherine still has an unwavering urge to volunteer and is a mentor for young professionals involved with the Public Relations Society of America.
It's my first year. I worked as a social media coordinator, so I was running their Facebook, Instagram. We started a LinkedIn page, Twitter, and got to do all sorts of different things, whether it was covering event live and doing some live tweeting and some live Instagram stories, to helping with the blog and creating different sort of spotlight features, and really just promoting some of the events that PRSA was hosting, whether it be professional development or networking. And then this past year, my colleague Deanna and I, we recently started a position they call young professionals. So really focusing on the niche group of young people with less than 5 years of experience in the industry, and just trying to create opportunities for them, whether it be sharing job opportunities, or we do what we call young communicator tours. So going to different potential offices or employers, and seeing sort of what it is that they do, and what kind of like a day in the life looks like.
Her mentee and fellow colleague, Lily Worrell, spoke upon the positive impacts Catherine has made on her life.
Catherine, I walk in first day, she sits right next to me, and she's a bright light and just always has positive things to say. So she's guided me through, even if it's just helping me send an email and me worrying that I don't sound professional enough. She takes a quick look. And one of the interesting things about Catherine and I's relationship is we really don't work together on any clients. So it's not like she has any obligation to help me with anything at all, but she always does, and helps with flying colors.
While her Girl Scout days are over, Catherine still finds time to help build confident women of character.
But from that, I do volunteer with the Girl Scouts. So given that that was sort of where I got my start, and I was a part of that group all the way through high school, it was something I wanted to continue doing. And so I'm with a brownie troop of, I think, 15, 7, and 8-year-olds, and work with them about once a month to do different badges, and they get to learn different life skills.
Catherine said it was a mixture of her professional and volunteer experience that helped her win the 30 Under 30 award.
And when I found out I won, I was definitely really excited, very surprised. You're also competing against so many wonderful Pittsburgh young professionals. So I knew that to be able to be a part of that class for 2020 was a significant honor.
Catherine explained to me how her liberal arts education set her up for success, such as the award she recently received.
Receiving a liberal arts degree in education definitely really impacted my career growth and experience for the better. With the Duquesne alumni community specifically, when I look at, where some of my classmates and colleagues ended up, I think Duquesne really helped set us up for success. I think whenever you're going through the undergrad experience, maybe, in year 1 or year 2, where you're not as deep into your specific major classes, it can sometimes be difficult to understand why something like as specific as a theology or sociology would apply to what you're going to end up doing in your 9 to 5. But I can definitely assure you that all of those things and the way that we learn to read and think strategically and critically in the classroom is definitely used in your day-to-day career, and being able to have those outside and different perspectives because you're exposed to so many different subject matter versus even necessarily something that was really specific to whatever your major is. It just makes you think of things from a wider lens, and remembering in all the things we do, we're always communicating with people, to people, for people, and all those different subjects just really I think kind of round out your experience, and how you can take projects on from a different lens than maybe some of your other coworkers.
Her authenticity and commitment to helping others, especially students of her alma mater, are what make her a great leader in her field. For Praxis Magazine, I'm Jenna Janeski.